Yeah.
available.
Right.
They say.
Okay. Do they have an artistic stature in Japan, or they're better, you know, are they considered frivolous? Is it like a limerick, which is frivolous, so poetry?
Short form, big form tradition is pretty, you know, permeating the public.
Mm-hmm.
And there's so many self-claiming haiku poet, tanka poet, newspaper and media pretty much, you know, publish constantly the readers.
Okay. Well, what's the difference between a haiku and a tanka?
That's the length. Haiku is the shortest, 575 syllables. But originally, the short format is 57577.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is there a natural rhythm to Japanese that likes the five syllables?
5-7. It's an open syllable.
Right. It's a.
You know, something happened in front of you and that touches you, and then you reconstruct this, you know, touching moment.
Right.
And often I talked about basho in contrast to like achurambo, these.
Basho is the name of the poet.
Basho is a haiku poet.
Right.
His famous line is like old pond, a frog jumps in, sound of water.
Say that again.
An old pond.
Right. An old pond.
A frog jumps in, sound of water.
Sound of water.
That's a haiku.
Right. I think that's the kind of thing what most of us have in mind, where there's a sort of logical gap between the second and third line.
You know, 3 P's, quiet spring afternoon kind of thing. And then little bitty life movement.
Right.
You know,
so it's three ways of looking at the same scene, almost.
Yeah, the scene is
happening all at the same time.
Right. Basically, it's a snapshot, but it's very selective. But basically, reconstruct the happening and the point I always stress is that in Western case, these touching moment, the poet tried to define the meaning of the moment. The gorgeous sunsets and then it touches me, and then his approach to this moment is define the dramatic meaning and fullness of meaning, you know, always parallelly.
Right. Okay.
In Japanese case, you know, zenbu, haiku, pretty much zenbu.
Right.
And that's a sort of a Taoistic kind of, you know, just refuse the meaning.
I just was in the museum in San Francisco taking this sort of Japanese history. They're actually, you could go through the countryside and see these shrines.
Traveling monk trainings and anything like that.
Right.
You find little divinity in all kinds of living scene, but everywhere.
Yeah.
Religious copy of religious pilgrimage.
Listen, we only have a few minutes here, so I want you to pick a poem that you might give to. I might give against Okay, so what
means old pond?
Old pond. And 5 syllables. So that was the whole first line.
Right.
And it's all the separate
grammatical ending word. Yeah,
right.
So
just because this is
old pond.
And that's the third line.
Yeah. The second line.
Oh, the second line. The frog jumps in. Right. So there's 2 words.
2 words.
And a compound word.
Yeah. Tobu is fly and komu is get into.
So fly into.
Right. And jump into.
Compound constructions.
Yeah.
Like to diction, or is that something is that a poetic expression?
No, it's not poetic.
Okay.
Kawazu is a sort of, kawazu is a old-fashioned and I don't know, pretty poetic kind of too.
And when did Basho write?
He's the late 17th century.
Okay, so there's a bit of ancient.
Yes, the third line is mizu no oto, mizu sound.
Okay.
The mizu no oto. That's 5 parts of
Are there any compound words in that? All right, I want you to just read it as slowly as your patience can say.
古池や河津飛び込む水の音
That's good.
Good. 古池や河津飛び込む水の音 Good. 古池や河津飛び込む水の音 Years absent, after 20 years absent, Basho, at the end of the long travel, Basho had the chance to meet a childhood friend. And so compared to the first one, it's more dramatic by Basho. But Basho is actually a funny poetry, become more and more serious. 命二つの中に生きたる桜かな。命二つの中に生きたる桜かな。
And go ahead, talk.
Okay. So, 命二つの out between our two lives. 中に生きたる inside these two lives. 桜かな。Leaves a cherry tree in bloom. A cherry flower in bloom. So, cherry flower is a sort of a symbolic, flower, tree, of ephemeral beauty kind of thing.
So really, there's nothing humorous at all about these haikus. They're quite
right.
exquisite.
There is stressing of these survivors and life that survived this long time, and they meet all together. These two lives and the life of the tree in fullness. That kind of thing is such a beautiful kind of moment. But the reference of sakura is always associated with this ephemerality of all living beings.
Now, did you learn these in school, or does everybody study these, or what? How did you?
I learned it,
but
probably junior high, high school kind of subject. But I didn't really get it, I don't think.
I wouldn't imagine. So. But I think
I just started to, study like and get quite a diversity of